Here's how I'm building a business in just 2 hours a day. Hi, I'm Cece, and in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the secret to having daily pay without working 24/7, how I'm building my business in just 2 hours a day, and how you can make this possible for you as well. So let's dive in. So maybe you've wondered how people are making daily passive income and you don't understand how they're able to achieve this. So it is about working smarter, not harder, having a system that you can repeat over and over and over again. And the big key is to utilize automations because that is what makes it passive. So maybe you've heard other people talk about the 2-hour workday and you don't believe that it's possible. So let me break it down for you what the 2-hour workday looks like so that you can understand this. So this is all about the actual income earning activities getting done in a 2-hour chunk of time. Now, if you end up spending 2 hours scrolling through social media, that does not count. That is not a 2-hour workday. That is you wasting time, to be frank. So the 2-hour workday, what it can look like is spending an hour creating social media content for one platform, 30 minutes spent on replying to any comments that you get on those social media posts, any email follow-ups that you might get, or engaging with other potential clients on social media. And then you can take the other 30 minutes and either do like free ads, for example, or you can choose to go live and teach something that way on the platform that you're on. But those are all income earning activities and can easily be done in 2 hours a day if you have 2 focused hours to get it done. Now, that does not mean that you have to have a whole solid 2-hour chunk in order to do this. So you could choose to break up that hour of social media into 3 chunks of 20 minutes. So let's say that you're going to post 3 times a day on TikTok. So if you don't have a full hour, spend 20 minutes getting one post done, published, edited and published, and then that's one 20-minute chunk. And then do that again 2 more times throughout the day if you need to break it up like that. And then you could choose to break up, replying to comments and emails. Maybe it's 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. But just make sure that you're keeping track of your time, because if you just start endlessly scrolling on social media, you're going to lose time. And that's not helping you actually make sales. So that is the big key in differentiation, is making sure that it's actual income earning activities getting done, not just scrolling through social media. Now, if you are someone who is wanting to be on multiple platforms, which I would not suggest, in the very beginning, but as you grow and master one platform, if you want to be on multiple platforms, I would say then add on another 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much you're going to, post on that platform a day for that additional platform. So if you want to be on 3 platforms, I would say it's five hours a day is, pretty realistic. So it's just going to be dependent on how much time you have and want to spend in order to be on the multiple different platforms. The reason this all can work logistically in a 2-hour chunk of time is if you are doing the things that will make you money in that 2-hour chunk of time, and you already have your product set up on an automation to be delivered when someone purchases, and you have automations taking over for you after someone opts in, then that only time that you need to spend is those 2 hours marketing, and trying to attract people into you. So that's why this works. If you don't have to spend time on sales calls or Zoom meetings or face-to-face or constantly DMing someone, then you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours glued to your phone or computer in order to make a sale. So that is the big difference between a lot of other business models and a passive income business model. So you might be wondering, how can you do this for yourself? So you want to make sure that you're choosing a model that is truly passive. So either create a product yourself or get a done for you product and have it set up on automations. So you have an email marketing system set up on automations, and then from there, you're just creating the social media content. Block out that time for yourself and start creating content to drive people back to your offer. And then when they opt in, your automations take over and sell the product for you and deliver it to your customer. So if you're new to this and are interested in getting involved in this industry, but don't know how or don't want to create your own product, go check out my link below on how you can get started with a done for you product and how you can make passive income with it at 100% profit.